Hello everyone, welcome to my channel No to Code. In today's video we'll focus on the Git task. Let's get started. But before we get started we have to understand two things: Git and GitHub. First of all, what is Git? Git is a distributed version control system that tracks changes in any set of computer files. As simple as that. And what is GitHub? GitHub is a web-based version control and collaboration platform for software developers. Again, as simple as that. So one is a version control system that tracks changes in any set of computer files, and the other one is just a web-based version control and collaboration platform for software developers. So now that we have that out of the way, let's dive right into coding. So I want to believe that we've all gone through the resources at least, and we've read through the do's and don'ts and the learning objectives. So I won't be going on to that. So let's get right to the coding. So first of all, I also want to assume we all have a GitHub account. If you don't, you can just go on www.github.com and create your own account. So our first task, we'll skip all this. Okay, this is where we want. So first of all, we go to our GitHub account, repositories, we wait for it to load, new repo, then they want us to name it ALX pre-course. So ALX pre-course, and description, copy the description and post it here or paste it here, and that's all. Create repository. Now another thing we would need to do here in GitHub is create our personal token, and for us to do that we have to go to our GitHub, you click on your username, then you go to you don't click on username, sorry, you go to settings, sorry about that. You go to settings, then you scroll all the way down to developer settings, scroll all the way down to developer settings. Yes, you scroll to developer settings, then you click on personal access tokens and click on tokens classic. We're not going for fine grain or tokens classic. When you do that, click on tokens classic, you click on generate new token, and make sure you copy the tokens that will be generated for you, because it will only be provided once, and after that you won't have access to it. For you to have access to it, you have to recreate that token. So now that we've done all that, let's really get right into the coding. Now let's go to the first task. The first task will be cloning our repository. So we'll say git clone https / right, yes, git clone / https. So I already have my personal token here, so I'm just gonna copy it and paste it here at github.com / my GitHub username, courage code / the name of the repository, ALX pre-course, and enter. Now our repository has been cloned. How do we know that? Let's you can see our repository over here. So we'll cd into our repository, so ALX course, and we are now in our repository. And the next thing we want to do is configure our GitHub. So we'll say git config. Now this will allow us to be able to push to GitHub. Git config global user dot email. We'll start with the email. And what's your Git email? COURAGEODUCHE76 at gmail. Yeah. User.email. Okay, I think my sandbox is having an issue. Okay, my sandbox is having an issue. I am just going to restart it. So please give me a minute. Let's see. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry about this. And we have to reset all this. Yes, finally. I'm so sorry about that. So yeah, where were we? We've already... Okay, so we have to cd back into our repository, ALX course underscore course, and we're setting up our GitHub. So git config let me be sure. Okay, so it's the other way around. Git config global user dot email, and my email is COURAGEODUCH. Make sure you use the same email you use for your GitHub. And the next one will be the same git config global user, but this time .name. Global user .name, and your GitHub username in this case. And that is that. And it says we should create our first readme. So create first readme file. readme.md, enter my first readme. And now that is done, we've created our first readme, and we've updated that identity and all that, so we have to add and push. Git add, git commit, my first commit, enter, and when we commit, then we push. Git push. And since the push was successful, it means everything was set up nicely and correctly. So we'll check our code again. I already done the task before, but I'm just redoing it again. So let's see. Okay, it's taking too much time, so we'll let that check in the background as we continue with the rest. So we clear this terminal. Let's check it out. Still check it. Is it correct? And yes, it's all green again. So the next one we have to create a directory. So create a directory named 0x01-git. And now we cd into that directory 0x01-git, and we create a readme, emacs read needed md second readme, and we save. And that is that. So we've done that, so let's git add again, git commit, sorry, my bad, git commit message will be directory created, so then git push. Let's see if it's working. At the same time, let's check our code. Start new test, and while we check if this is working, and our code has been pushed. We can see our directory here, so we're good, and here we're also good here. So let's keep going. Now the second task says, for a moment we have an empty project directory containing only a readme file. It's time to code. So we're supposed to create 3 new directories in our main directory. So we're going to clear the terminal and do make directory. We're supposed to add bash, JS, and C. So enter and create these empty files. So touch C /C underscore is underscore fun.c JS / main.js. Oh, my bad. Touch. Then the next one would also be index.js. Also a JS file. Index.js. So, and we're done with that. And it says create a bash file. ALX. Okay. So in this one, I would cd bash just to make the whole thing faster for me. I would say Emacs instead of creating an empty file and going to fill it. So I would just say Emacs ALX and then / bash echo ALX. So basically, if you guys don't know what we've just done here, we've basically written our first bash script. So what this script is doing is just telling the computer to print ALX to the screen. So echo ALX is simply print ALX to the screen. So it's like saying print ALX to the screen, like print F ALX. So the next one, so we have to save this. Now we create another one, another file, Emacs school / bin bash echo school. Echo school and save. By the way, guys, I will be posting very soon. I will be posting a shell tutorial video, an in-depth video. It will have 8 modules where we have quizzes, we'll have tasks, and we'll be building a project at the end of the tutorial. So if you're interested in learning shell, not just beyond shell navigations and beyond ALX, this is for you. If you're interested in going back end in the ALX specialization, this is also for you. If you're interested in being, let's say, a hacker or a systems administrator, this is also for you. So watch out for that video, okay? So cat, I wanted to check something. ALX, as I thought, Emacs ALX. Yes, so sorry. Now it's complete, so it's correct. So we have to clear our terminal. So we've done all this. It says add all the new files to Git commit. Okay, so Git add everything, then Git commit. Git commit we add our commit message. enter git push, enter, and let's check our code. Start new test, it's closed, and while it's checking, nice, there is an error. So what's the error? vcc.fun, really? Okay, let's clear our terminal first. ls. Okay. cdc ls c is fun. Okay, I see where the mistake is. It's from me. I did not go back to my main directory, so I'm supposed to push from my main directory, not from the subfolder I was in. I pushed from the bash subfolder, so the mistake was mine. So add, then git commit, git push, enter, and clear the terminal. Now let's run the checker again and see. While it's checking, let's continue, and now we get a green. So yes, mistake was from me. So a branch is like a copy of your project. It is used mainly for adding features in development, collaborating on the same project with other developers, not breaking your entire repository, not upsetting your co-workers. To cut the long story short, it wants us to create a branch called update script. So to do that, we're going to say git branch then the name of the branch, whatever we want to name the branch, update script, and it's been created. Then we switch to that branch. To switch to the branch, we say git checkout, then the name of the branch we want to go to, so if we want to confirm if we are in the branch, we can just do git status, and you can see we are on update script. So it says in this branch create an empty file named bash 98. So touch bash /98, enter, update bash ALX by replacing echo. Okay, so we'll say cd bash, then emax alx alx school. Okay, we're just gonna add school to it. School, and that's it. Then the other one, emax school, we're going to replace echo school with the school is open. The school is open. And we're done with that. And we have to add and commit our changes. So git add and git commit. The commit message, my personal work. We press enter. Then we push this new branch. So to push, we say git push. So because we are pushing from a branch, we say git push. I think is dash set upstream then origin, I think. Then the name of the branch we are in, update script. Let's see. Okay, I guess that wasn't it. So okay, we'll just go with git push origin. Yes, this is what I was trying to do, but I guess I typed the wrong command. So I'm just gonna copy that and paste it right here. The right command is git push dash dash set upstream. I typed the wrong command now, and yes, our push has been made. So perfect, you did an amazing update in your project. It is correctly isolated from the main branch. So now we have to go back to the main branch. Let's change to the main branch. First off, let's clear the terminal. So we should change to the main branch. So again, git check out master. Why do I keep typing rubbish today? Git checkout master. So we switch to the master branch. Now in the master branch, it says update bash. So cd bash Emacs ALX. Update ALX to ALX school is so cool. ALX school is so cool. And the next thing it says delete the directory JS. Now since JS is not an empty directory, we'll have to delete it this way. JS and okay, sorry, I forgot I had CD back. So now JS, and now that's done. So we have to git add git commit hot fix. Push. Now let's see if this worked. While we wait for it, let's keep going. If there's a problem, it will let us know. And we do not have a problem. So we're good. So for this task, I'm not going to read everything because I've already read it before, but I expect you to read it when solving your own task. So, but it wants us to, okay, I'm going to read. Of course, you can also work on the same branch as your co-workers, and it's best to keep everything up to date. Okay, for this task. Okay, so we're going to update our readme file. Okay, while that loads, so while that is loading, and it's loaded, we're going to come to our root folder and click on this icon here to update our readme file. So I'm just gonna say readme, second readme updated. I say second readme updated. My commit changes, updated readme, and that's it. Commit changes, and that's it. So now that we've done that, it says get all your changes, get all changes of the main branch locally. That is your readme file. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this branch you're working on here, this one you can type on, the one on the terminal, is called our local branch, and the one here where we just updated something, this is called our remote branch. So in order for us to update, first of all, we have to check our readme. As you can see, the readme is still saying second readme, meaning it has not been updated. So now let's update it. How do we do that? We update it by just calling the update from our remote branch. I'll do that by typing git pull. So git pull is the command, and our update is complete. Now if we go back to our previous command, emacs readme.md, you can see it has already been updated. So it says create a new file up to date at the root of your directory, and you need to write the git command used. So we're just going to create a new file. I'm just going to say emacs up to date, and the command we used was git pull. And that's it. So let's clear our terminal. Add up to date to git commit message. Okay, git add everything, git commit, how to be up to date in Git. Let's say Git. How to be up to date in Git. Then git push. And let's check our code. Start new test. While it's checking, we'll continue, and let's see. Okay, we're good. Collaboration is cool, but not really when you update the same file at the same time. To illustrate this, please merge the branch. Okay, so we're to merge our branches. So we're to merge the update script to the main branch. So git merge. First of all, where are we? I think we're in the main branch. So git status, where we at? Okay, we're in the master branch or the main branch. Clear. So we're merging the update one to the master. So git merge update. Now it's giving us a merge conflict. So how do we solve this? First of all, you have to read this. This question is a bit tricky. You have to read to understand it. Now they expect us to get this conflict, which is what they said here. They said, as you can see, you have conflicts between two branches in the same file. Your goal now is to resolve conflicts by using the version of the branch update script and push the result to the origin. At the end, you should have all your work from the branch update script, new file and two updated files, and all the latest from main commits. So it's already telling us where the problem is, so we don't even have to stress about it. So all we have to do is just cd bash to solve this merge conflict. Cd bash, then emacs ALX. Now as you can see some greater than, less than sign. All the signs and the whole thing you see head update script, those signs and equal to signs, those signs are called they are called conflict markers. Those signs are called conflict markers. So The task says we should resolve the conflict by using the version of the branch update script. So which one is the version for the branch update script? This one, which is echo ALX school, and we can confirm that from the previous task. Let's go all the way up. We can see it here, ALX school. So it says we should solve the conflict by using the version of the update script. So your goal now is to resolve the conflict by using the version of the branch update script and push the result to the origin. So how do we do that? All we have to do here is come all the way here and delete. Just delete. Since we're supposed to use the version of the update script, and that's it. Then we save our file. But then when we finish saving, we cd out. Sorry, my bad. We cd out to the main directory. Then git add git commit my commit message will be merge conflict resolve. Merge conflict resolved. Yes, merge conflict resolved. And git push. Now let's check our code. Start new test. Now we have just one more task before the video ends, so let's clear this and our check is done and we are in the green. So it says here the last task, it says create a .gitignore file and define a rule to never push that sign. Sorry, I don't know what the name of the sign is. Files generated by Emacs. So I'm guessing that's a sign to show that the file is generated by Emacs. So to do that, we would just, I'm too lazy to type, so we'll say Vim. We'll use Vim this time. Paste. Okay, so and this is it. This is the command. Sorry, my bad. The asterisk just tells the computer to ignore every file that has that extension. So if you wanted the computer to ignore every file with a .c extension, this is what it would be. Wanted it to ignore every file with a .js extension, so it would be like this. So we're not ignoring .js, we're just ignoring Emacs, so that's it. And we say git add git commit. and I'm going to say commit message will be .git ignore file added, or better still, added .git ignore file. Then our last git push, and we check our code a while, and oh, start the test. While our code is checking, we refresh. And we are golden. We're good. Everything is smooth sailings. Okay, this is taking too much time to load. Okay, while this is loading, I just want to say if this video or the videos I've been posting have been helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, comment, share, ask questions. If there's something I'm doing that is not clear to you, feel free to ask questions. If you want a specific tutorial on something, feel free to ask me. I'll work on it. And also, like I said, I mentioned in the earlier before, I would be posting an in-depth tutorial for shell, beyond shell navigation, beyond ALX. I'll be going in depth. It will be 8 modules. So if you're interested in going back end, even if you're not going back end, but you're interested in knowing shell and bash, stay tuned. I will be posting that. So yeah, that's it. Let's see. Let's refresh this. And yes, this is what we did. Our Git project 200%. So everything is fine, everything is golden. We're done with the project. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Once again, don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, like, and have a wonderful day.